It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Charles Dickens was referring to the atmosphere of the English and French people's lives during the 18th century. But this quote also pertains to our high school career. These past 4 years, we've shared our good times as well as our bad. As we go off to college or into the real world, we will carry with us all the things we have learned through teachers, experience, and of course, all the memories our friends have brought us. Memories will be our souvenirs as we leave Chesapeake High School. We will forever remember our friends, teachers, and counselors. Our freshman year, we thought we were so cool when we went to homecoming, although our parents had to drive us there. For our senior prom, we had our own limo driver drop us off and pick us up. We will never forget some of our favorite staff members. Every time I hear an analogy, I will be forced to think of Mr. Eckhart's history class. And who won't think of Mr. Collins whenever they see Superman? Of course, we will take our reading, writing, and math skills we have learned with us through life. But what else? From teacher stories to friends' real-life experiences, we have learned so much more. On the way to a lacrosse game, Mr. Ivanko had to explain to me how to change the oil in my car. High school has taught us more than chemistry and algebra. We've learned how to cope with everyday problems. Charles Dickens' famous opening to A Tale of Two Cities sums up our past 4 years. As this chapter of our life closes, we will forever carry our memories and experiences with us. Thank you.
665 days ago. 5 inches ago. 50 pounds ago. 10,000 whiskers ago. I entered CHS feeling scared, excited, overwhelmed, and lost. Today, I leave Chesapeake High School instilled with Cougar spirit, feeling confident, excited, and aware of how far I have yet to go. It hasn't been an easy road for anyone. Through Miss Triola's grueling math exams or Miss Selwocky's killer papers, we managed to see the daylight beyond our academic barracks to find ourselves gathered here today. At Chesapeake, we have been given the basic tools for success. Our parents have provided the raw clay with which to work. Thank you. Our teachers have helped mold the clay. Thank you. And our friends have provided the color. Thank you. Now it's up to us to glaze the pottery. For this is not the end to any road, but the entrance to a superhighway. Thank you. Class 95, all my boys out there, I love you guys.
Kindergartner, you never thought this day would come. You were still learning to tie your shoes and to go to the bathroom by yourself. And I'll bet that when you finally became a big 5th grader, you weren't thinking about walking across the stage getting your diploma. You were just hoping that the day would hurry up and end so you could go home and play. And what about when you started middle school? Did you ever even consider where you wanted to go for college while you stayed up all night at slumber parties and fried your brain playing Nintendo? Next came your first day as a freshman in high school, while you, embarrassed, walked into your class late because you couldn't find it, I'll bet you never imagined you'd be sitting here listening to graduation speeches. As the years went by, the time grew nearer and is here now. What about after this? Many of you will go to your graduation party and then head to the ocean for senior week. Then you'll come home and start work or go to college. You see, all the way through life, you are climbing ladders, starting at the bottom and finally reaching the top. Congratulations, you're at the top of a ladder right now. Yet, a new one is waiting for you as soon as you leave here. What kind of ladder will it be? The top of the ultimate ladder is reached when you find peace and contentment. However, there is only one ladder for this. Do not be troubled, though. It is so easy to find at any time. It's just too bad that so few try to climb it. Be careful that you are not tricked by the world into believing that wealth, popularity, or beauty will make you happy. There are several ladders that lead to them, but they do not fill your heart and soul, and they will not last or matter in the end. I tell you, search for the real meaning. It is there, ready to hold you when you come to it. If you find it and accept it, you will be climbing to the top of the ultimate ladder.
Mr. Twombly, at this time, the students sitting in front of you have met all the requirements of the state of Maryland and Anne Arundel County for a Maryland high school diploma. I'm proud to present to you the class of 1995.
Jamie Lynn Jones. Melanie E. Vincent. Megan Jean Schwartz. Catherine Sarah Wall. Dawn Michelle Collins. Jennifer Renee Curran. Nathan Michael Nelson. John Patrick Smith. Crystal Lee Sweeney. Amy Elizabeth Acton. Rebecca Ann Anamarchek. Nicole Desiree Adams. Shanice Lene Atkins. Aisha Adia Almond. Michael John Amon. Rachel Virginia Amstutz. Michael L. Anderson. Brian A. Anstead. Brian Stephen Appleby. Stacy Lynn Armstrong. Troy Christian Arnold. Susan Marie Barnes. Rachel Denise Barrett. Catherine Miyuki Bartlinsky. Christopher Logan Bench. Jennifer Ann Bernardi. James Edward Billing II. Brent Andrew Bixler. Gregory Allen Black. Derek Blood. Crystal Renee Valesky. Sean Michael Bone. Nicole Lynn Bookhammer. Angela K. Booth. Sean C. Bogert. Patricia Ann Boyer. John Wayne Bradley. Kenneth Scott Bratton. Shannon Renee Bright. John Michael Brooks. Christina Lynn Bryant. Jennifer Lynn Buck. Helen Bowie. Lisa Renee Burchette. Brandy Marie Burke. Carmela Dominica Burgess. Amy Lynn Burns. Wesley R. Burr. Brian Patrick Burton. Robin Rosemary Berwick. Elizabeth Nicole Bush. Elizabeth Elsie Calhoun. Robin Lynn Caputo. Selena Marie Carter. Jason Dean Castle. Karen Marie Cavey. Heather Janae Chadwell. Jeremy Scott Clancy. Karen Marie Clapsaddle. Carrie Ann Clark. Randy Joseph Clifford. Holly Lynn Colagesi. Christina Marie Cole. Darren David Colebrook. Melissa Marie Colgan. Ronald Collison. David Clark Coombs. Henry Dennis Counts Jr. Shannon Lynn Culata. Kenneth Jason Daniel. Joseph D'Antoni. Christopher C. Davis. Christopher Warren Daywalt. Christina Lorraine Degentesh. Jennifer Midori DiMaggio. Kelly Ann Dennis. Sheila DeShaw. Catherine Ann Dieters. Thomas Anthony Dietrich Jr. Michael DeVincent. Richard Thomas DeVincent.
William John Diker. Peter V. Dietrich. Vernon Melvin DeMatta. Lawrence George Dixon. Robert Edward Lee Dodson. Jason Edward Dorsey. John Richard Drab, Jr. Casey Sue Drabitko. Joshua James Drexler. Marguerite Christina Drogas. Dawn Ann Dunlap. Scott D. Dunmeyer. Andrew Davis DeZubin. Margaret Elizabeth DeZubin. Larry Haywood Elliott. Angela Christine Ernest. Carrie Marie Irvin. Dawn Christine Faber. Luis Raul Falcone. Jennifer Denise Bath. Joshua Michael Fenwick. Charity Dawn Burdock. Christy Ann Finley. Eric Jason Finnerty. Jeffrey Wayne Ford. Tiffany Ann Ford. Matthew Fordyce. William Charles Fowler. Barry Joseph Fox, Jr. Kimberly Michelle Fox. Rebecca Elizabeth Foy. Melinda Jean French. Eric Joseph Friesner. Darlene Faye Garaldi. Krista Nicole Getz. Tracy Lauren Gott. Travis William